Hi Quilters, it's Pam from AccuQuilt. We are celebrating Studio today, and we're going to introduce you to our brand new orange peel die for the Studio. So one of the great things about orange peels is it's a great stash booster, a great way to use up your stash. So let's look at our project here that we've made today. So this is called Petal Power. Isn't that slick? So we've used all three different sizes of all of the orange peels that come on our new Studio orange peel die. So you can see here's smaller ones. These are great to use with mini charm packs. Here's our middle size one. They're great for charm squares, and the big one you can fit on a layer cake. So let's show you how it looks. So this is our new orange peel die for the Studio. So the two-tone foam is going to show you where to place the fabric. Now, one of the great things about our Studio die is that it cuts 10 layers of fabric in one pass. But we are going to pre-fuse our fabric so that it cuts the fusible and the fabric at the same time. So I'm going to tell you to only use 6. Now, you have a couple of choices. You can either cut one of the shapes on the die board, or you can be like me today, and we're going to cut all 3. And since we put fusible on the back of our fabric, we don't have to worry about stabilizing or anything, so we don't have to worry about that lengthwise grain, which is pretty slick. Okay, so watch this. I have taken some fabric and we have pre-fused the back. And I can do up to 6 layers, so I'm going to count me 6 layers here. 2, 4, 6. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line it up over the shape. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll get this last one, 6. Okay? So 6 layers can go through in one pass. And then look, we've done the same here for the smaller little orange peel. And we're just going to lay 6 layers over the top. And then finally, we have our little purple ones for our tiny little orange peels. Now quilters, here's kind of a tip for you. What you want to do when you're stacking your fabric on our Studio dies, if it has fusible on the back, you want to stack them all the same direction. So you want to make sure that all the fabric is facing up and that the fusible is on the back. You don't want to mix and match them. Sometimes that makes the fabric slide. Okay, we're going to grab our Studio plastic. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to put it on top, turn this handle. There we go. Look how easy that was. So kind of a tip is if you give it a little love and slide that mat off, look how they stick. Little static here in Omaha, Nebraska. All right, so let's look at some of the shapes that we cut. So first we cut our big orange peel. Look how great this is. And our smaller, kind of our medium-sized one. This should be the mouth of a sock monkey. Work on that, okay? And then our last piece is our tiny little purple piece. So here's a sample of the blocks that we're going to make, and I kind of did some step outs for you so you can see kind of the order that you want to do. So first of all, we're going to take our layer cake, which is our solid white right here, and then we're going to add one of these large orange peels. So it goes right here in the center. And then we've actually taken and done a little blanket stitch around the edge, which you could do a zigzag or a motif stitch. You could actually always just wait till you're quilting and do free motion quilt over the edges as well. Then we've added our center, our middle size orange peels. So here in our final block, we have those little fun purple, tiny little orange peels that go on the edges. So let me show you how easy this block is to put together. So I've cut some of my parts and pieces over here. Quilters, I'm going to tell you to cut all your pieces first. That way you can assemble together really easily. And I'm going to take a little pin and score the back so that I can pull off the paper. This answers the question, can I cut paper with my studio dies? Yes, you can. All right, here we go. Watch this. So look how easy that lines up right here. We're going to make sure we leave a 1/4 of an inch on either side. So when we sew our blocks together, it's going to make these beautiful big blocks. And then you're just going to take your iron and press down. I love to do applique. I think it's so fun. Kind of get a mix and match all those pieces together. Okay? So here's that center block. Again, you can add more pieces to it, or you could use a blanket stitch or some kind of stitching around it. And then you're going to put all your parts and pieces together and make this beautiful project behind us. Again, a great way to bust up your stash. We'd love to see your finished projects. You can post them at AccuQuilt.com. And at AccuQuilt, we help you cut time so you can quilt more.